After an extremely vicious wreck at Talladega Motor Speedway, Erik Jones will not be racing in the number 43 Legacy Motor Club car in Dover and will be week to week due to an injury to his back. He will be replaced by Corey Heim. Before we get into this, I'd like to ask you, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos here at John Trent Racing. Before we get into this press release here from Legacy Motor Club and a statement from Erik Jones, let's go back and look at exactly what happened here with the wreck. This is over at NASCAR on TSN. Let's take a look here at the wreck. You can see all of the Toyotas had done a strategy move where they all pitted early and were hoping that they could run certain lap times in order to basically force the other drivers to pit, and they would be at the front of the field. So there you see, bang, hard into the wall. Vicious hit there. Full speed, turns off Bubba Wallace's bumper. Huge damage to the car. Just brutal hit. Let's see if we can jump ahead here and look at another replay. Here we go. Here's another replay. They've slowed it down a little bit here too. There's definitely some contact. Cars get out of line, whether it's John Hunter Nemechek or Bubba Wallace. It's unclear, but he spins off of Bubba Wallace's nose going into the turn here. They're all kind of out of line, out of shape there, trying to check up, I guess, not get into each other. But they do, and then really brutal hit there. Here is the in-car camera from Erik Jones, and you can kind of also see you can hear his radio communications as well.
Same gap all the way back. Here comes the 23 to you, 42's on him. Your push. You're all tight.
Just brutal.
I don't know if I'm all right. Get the ambulance there, Corelli. Let him know.
You can hear the pain that he's in there when he said, "I don't know if I'm all right."
I need help. My back. I don't.
And then you heard him right there say, "I need help, my back." So clearly was in pain, clearly suffered an injury. This is what he said after being checked into the infield care center at the race. He did address the media. Let's take a listen here.
I'm sore. I think just really stretched it out a lot, and so it'll be a long week. Just trying to get recovered and get feeling better for next week. But I'm all right, and we'll get better.
So he was clearly putting on a tough face there because he would be transferred to a local Alabama hospital at the conclusion of the race. And it appears that they did indeed diagnose him with an injury. I think he has a spinal injury. Here is the press release from Legacy Motor Club. It says Erik Jones, driver of the number 43 Dollar Tree Toyota Camry XSE for Legacy Motor Club, will not compete in this weekend's NASCAR Cup Series event at Dover Motor Speedway. Legacy Motor Club's reserve driver, Corey Heim, will substitute for Jones in this weekend's 400-mile race. Jones was involved in a multi-car accident on lap 157 during Sunday afternoon's Geico 500 at Talladega Superspeedway, and the 27-year-old was checked and released from the track infield care center. He was then transported to the University of Alabama Birmingham University Hospital in Birmingham, Alabama, for further evaluation and testing. Jones returned home to North Carolina on Sunday night and met with specialists in the Charlotte area, where it was determined that Jones suffered a compression fracture in a lower vertebra. So it looks like the specialists in Charlotte are the ones that identified his injury. It was not, based on this press release, it does not look like it was identified in the infield care center, nor at the University of Alabama, Birmingham University Hospital. So, but we do know that he suffered a compression fracture in a lower vertebra. Although there has been no timeline set for Jones to return behind the wheel, he will be in attendance in Dover to help call the race with his crew. Heim, 21, a native of Marietta, Georgia, currently competes in the NASCAR Truck Series for Tricon Garage and in the Xfinity Series for Sam Hunt Racing. Jimmy Johnson, the co-owner of Legacy Motor Club, says Erik's long-term health is our number one priority. It will be great to see him at the track Sunday, and we intend to give him the time it takes to recover properly. I know Corey will do a great job behind the wheel for the club. In the meantime, our thoughts are with Erik and his wife, Holly. They have our total support. Legacy Motor Club will request a medical waiver for Jones to remain eligible for the 2024 NASCAR Cup Series playoffs. And then around the same time this press release was issued, Erik Jones also posted this message to social media. Let's listen to what he says here.
Just wanted to send out a quick message to everybody that, after the attention I received in Talladega, after the wreck, everybody did a great job helping me out, getting the help I needed. But learning a little bit further, I've got a spinal fracture that is going to keep me out of the car for Dover this weekend. I'm going to be taking it kind of week by week here and seeing how things go. But hope to be back in the car as soon as I can, get healed up quick and right. But just wanted to say thanks to the Legacy for supporting me. During this time, I'll be in Dover this weekend supporting Corey in the 43 car to try to get them out there and running well this weekend while I can't be in. So just want to let you guys know that I'm all right, home and healing up, and be back in the car soon.
So there you have it from Erik Jones. And we also just read the press release. It looks like he will be week to week. He is suffering from a spinal fracture. I'm not a doctor or any kind of medical professional, but I would assume that this injury would likely keep him out for multiple weeks. I don't expect him to come back after Dover either. That would just be my guess. I would assume a spinal fracture is probably a significant injury. I know just kind of breaking any kind of bone usually takes a number of weeks to recover from. Now, especially if you have a potential of re-injuring it in another accident or something like that. Obviously, I don't think they're going to any super speedways anytime soon, so they won't be hitting those kinds of speeds that they were at Talladega. But you could still obviously do a lot of damage. We saw what happened to Kurt Busch in a qualifying lap at Pocono, suffered a concussion, and it pretty much ended his career. I don't think he competed in the NASCAR Cup Series after that accident in Pocono. So this could be extremely significant. I hope that this does not end Erik Jones's career. I will be praying for him. I hope he has a full and complete recovery and he gets into the car sooner rather than later. But just wanted to provide you guys this update on Erik Jones's health because I think this is big news. And the more people praying for him, the better. And I really do hope that he gets better and he's back in the car sooner rather than later. As for Corey Heim being his replacement, I think Corey Heim is one of the top talents out there. Obviously, I think he got robbed of the Craftsman Truck Series championship last year at Phoenix with the contact from Carson Hocevar. Definitely feel like he was the truck to beat. And I think he's doing pretty well in the Xfinity Series and doing solidly in the Truck Series this year. I've seen him race in late models as well. He's usually running for Lee Pulliam, and Lee Pulliam would give him a top car and usually put on a really good show. I know him and Jacob Borst put on an absolutely fantastic race at South Boston a couple of years ago, both coming together at the end there. Corey Heim edging him out. So I expect Corey Heim to perform extremely well in Dover. So looking forward to seeing that, but it's unfortunate that it comes at Erik Jones being injured. So again, we'll be praying for him. But let me know what you guys make of Erik Jones providing this update on his injury and his status moving forward. Let me know in the comments below.